Alright, welcome to today's stream. It's been a while since I've streamed, actually, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty. And I don't have my webcam on today because I am in the middle of getting ready to move and all that. Hey, Vaseprov, how's it going? It has been, like I was saying, it's been a while since I've streamed, so... Good morning. Good morning. So this is what I've been working on right now, and you'll see a bit of this in today's episode here in just a bit whenever it goes, whenever it gets published. Hello. But I've been working on the Astral Sorcery area, and we have flight, which is awesome. But this castle right now is just a big shell. Good morning, everyone. And I'm thinking, let's see, he's firing arrows up here. I'm thinking we're going to work on bringing this up, because I've pretty much just like gunned for the getting up to that Astral Sorcery area for like today's stuff, or today's episode stuff. So I'm going to try to go back down, because I don't even have staircases that like lead anywhere remotely close to that. So I think that's what we're going to work on. I'll deal with this guy. Alright. I started bringing these up. It's all smooth crag rock. So, hey, Skewer. And welcome to the stream. Yeah, hopefully these streams will be a lot more common once we get moved. But we're like in the middle of a move, and then I ended up getting sick yesterday. I was going to start streaming yesterday. But then, I don't know. It was like, I don't know if it was the flu or what it was, but anyways. And I'm thinking I'm going to bring up, I don't know if I want to bring the crag rock, because like up there I've actually got crag rock paths, and so I don't know if this room, if I want to bring up, the crag rock or not. I'm going to go ahead and bring this across. I've got to find your base. I haven't found your base yet. It's a good pack. It really is. Like, I mean, I've heard that the later ages aren't quite as good, like once you hit Galacticraft, but honestly, the early ages are a ton of fun. So, I mean, I'm still a long way from age 5. Like, I could hit age 3 at any point. Probably in the next couple episodes I will, but there we go. I want to do just a little bit more. No, not really. Because Divine Journey is just AFK farming at this point. But let's see. I think I want to bring the crag rock up, and I'm gonna have to make a little bit more of that, I do believe. But yeah, Divine Journey just got to where it was just pretty much like, how much time do I have to AFK tonight, and just leave my PC running, and it just wasn't terribly exciting. It was pretty much just crafting expensive things for the sake of crafting expensive things, which tends to be how in-game goes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, I don't think Minecraft's a game that was meant to be beat. And so I just play till as long as it's fun, and that's what I go with. I keep hitting myself on this stuff. I'm getting used to the flight, and so you're going to see me hit a lot of things, but luckily I have that Phoenix, so it saves my life. Let's see. Yeah, if you post it on the Discord, I can check it out. There we go. There we go. No, not really. Not SevTech is a heavy pack. To be honest, it's a very, very heavy pack. So, I don't know. I'm not that worried about crafting the last few items just to say that I beat the pack, quote unquote, because I just had fun building and going through the progression, and then in game, I mean. In-game wasn't terribly exciting. Generally, I think, once you get to the point of in-game, that's, I don't know. It's just sitting in a room and, like, clicking buttons, and that's not terribly exciting, I don't feel like. Okay, so... Oh, how do I want to do this? Because I don't want the entire floor to be smooth crag rock. But... Oh, actually, I don't. I actually don't want all this here, now that I think about it. I'm actually trying to go bigger than I've ever went in this pack at the moment. With this castle. I mean, I've still got some other projects. I gotta go back and do those. But I got so wrapped up this week with trying to get the Astral Sorcery stuff. That I haven't got back on those projects yet. I don't stream on Twitch because I actually don't care for Twitch like at all. Plus the YouTube channel is what I do, so you know, I don't really have any interest in Twitch too much. I mean, maybe one day, but I don't know. I like YouTube streaming all right, so I just stream here. Yeah, Project Ozone 2 was fun. I will say I enjoyed Divine Journey more so than Project Ozone, but Project Ozone was still a lot of fun. I like the progression more in Divine Journey. I think was a lot of it. I'm not really doing Divine Journey because it's just AFK farming. It's just a whole lot of sitting in a room, clicking buttons, and then AFK for just to leave the pack running. So, let's see. I guess we'll start with a base like this, and then I've got to make railings, which are all going to be chisel and bits. So. I've actually got a lot of the wands. Like the building wand and stuff, is that what you mean? Because I've got it, it doesn't work like the standard building wand. No, I'm probably not going to finish Divine Journey, because, I don't know. Like I said, when a pack's not really exciting anymore, it's just not exciting anymore. So, I mean, the end game was AFK. Yeah, that's my thing. Like, once it becomes just an AFK and just massive grind, I don't know. It's just not as much fun. So, Project Ozone was the same way. Like, I went ahead and finished out the quest book for Project Ozone, but I didn't do the achievement book. Just because it was all just AFK farm. And then Divine Journey was even more so, which, you know, I had my concerns about that. Like, on and off. And I know Xavier was like, the end game's going to be a bit much. But, yeah. I mean, I could do that, but, yeah. It's not something that's very fun, to be truth. Let's see. Oh, I don't know if I want to bring that pattern up. Because what I'm... Because I'm thinking about bringing the crag rock out. So there. I don't know. I'm just going to try to get staircases and paths up so I can actually get to the top floors without necessarily having to fly to get up there. Because I just kind of like built straight up. Yeah, the creative items though are the same as they are always. They're just free power and infinite flight and infinite blood. It's not terribly exciting. Let's see. We'll bring that out by 3, and then I'm going to bring this out. Because I kind of want like a nice little balcony here. Yeah, originally I was planning on doing more with the in-game tower, but then like SevTech came out, and it was like... Patron server was going over to that, and this way I could spend more time on here and play more with them and everything. Because, I mean, there's a lot of people on usually. Like 6 right now. Lately it's been like upwards of like 11 and 12. On here at once, so it's usually pretty busy. Pretty busy. It's still early in the morning for everybody, I think, but I have like a weird schedule. Yeah, that's what most, like, I know a lot of the people on the Patron, whenever I first, we were talking about it on the Discord and everything, and I said, I'm pretty much done with it. Like, they were like, well, you've pretty much completed it. It's just a lot of just AFK farm at this point. So, it's like, yeah, it's not terribly fun. Well, you could do your homework while you hang out. It's probably not the best idea, though. Let's see. You're still in that village. Over. Did you ever get your body back last night? Because I remember you died a few times. I couldn't remember. I didn't know if you ever got your body back or not. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably going to have that break away by 1. Oh, that's good. That's good at least. I knew you were having some issues with it. Piranhas kept getting you. Yeah, I've looked at the creative age a little bit. It seems like, I don't know. It seems a little bit excessive, but we'll just see how it goes. Because, like, from what I saw, I know Xavier brought it up. And it was like tons of slates. Just ridiculous amount of slates. So, I don't know. Which I've heard a lot of people say that the pack kind of dies off at like age 5. Once you hit like Galacticraft and stuff, and it goes into that like standing in the room stage. Welcome to the stream, Flora. Yeah, I actually just started the stream not too long ago. I have a weird schedule. I've got to go get more Crag Rock. Like in a bad sort of way. Yeah. We'll go do that. There we go. Starting to get the hang of this thing. I've used it before, but it's been a little while. Whoops. And I don't have quite as much experience with it as the Longsword, so Longsword's like always been my jam. But once we hit age 3, we can get Visecraft. So that's going to be nice for building. I mean, I can't really build with the Astral Sorcery flight. It's pretty much just like getting around. No, not yet. We're going to be starting it. Let's see. Today's episode is... Whoops. Go, go, go. Okay, this isn't going to work. I should have got like a good start. And now I cannot... I think I'm like... I don't know. It's like I'm trying to fly. There we go. let's see. Today's is flight and crystals and teleportation and all that stuff. And then tomorrow's episode will be kind of wrapping up Astral Sorcery, and then moving into starting Abyssal Craft, or like, you know, really getting into Abyssal Craft. So, as far as how often I stream, this is actually the first time I've streamed in a while. In fact, because our neighbors below us are like really noisy sometimes and start blaring the music, so I just kind of stopped streaming for a bit. But we're getting ready to move, let's see, this month. It'll be towards the end of this month, but so once we get moved, I'll probably actually have like a set schedule and try to keep to it on the streaming times. But right now it's just kind of like whenever I get a chance. So I know, right? Like, I don't understand, like, the point of, like, just blaring music like that. Like, get some headphones and use them. It would be great. Hey, Jesse. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Oh, why do you do this to me? Alright. I need to just throw on lurker armor, I guess. It's hard to get out of the water with this thing. There we go. No, go. I don't think it's... it almost feels like it's not working in the between lands or something. Alright, here we go. Yeah, the other night... So I sat down and I was like about to start recording, and it was like midnight, right? And normally they don't... They're not awake at midnight. Like, they go to bed at like midnight, it seems like. And so I sit down and I start recording, and like I get to like the first like 5 minutes or something, and then there goes the music. Like, just boop 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 boop. Just, it's like, come on. Like, it's like midnight. I'm trying to get some work done, and they're like, I don't know why I came over here. I need to get this stuff smelted. Oh, actually, I'm probably going to... I need to move this setup over here, because I had this set up over here for when I was doing this building. So, with all this stuff, needs to go... Yeah, that's the thing, like... yes, I am going to use a lot of the Liquid Starlight for building. Doing fountains and stuff here fairly soon. I'm kind of just getting the shell of the castle in at the moment, but yeah, it should be illegal. But the thing is, like, I think they have like a surround sound, because if I go outside, the music's not super loud. Technically, I could call the police on them. But the thing is, like, at my last apartment, the music was really bad. Like, I had a big problem with the music blaring at, like, all hours of the night. But the police would just come out and be like, if you don't mind, turn that down. But they never actually, like, do anything about it. So, like, it really didn't accomplish anything. Like, the next night, they were blaring it again. So, I just kind of was like, whatever. Like, I just gave up. So, but before we leave, I'm going to play drums on the floor before we leave. Like, middle of the night, just start, like, just playing drums on the floor. So, hey, Jim, and welcome to the stream. I know, right? Like, I don't know. Like, they're just those kind of people. I don't know. But it's just like, they don't really... The police come and they don't really do anything about it. And then half the time they're like, well, we'll be out there, and then they don't show up, of course. Or it'll be like an hour later, and by then they turn the music off, so they don't do anything about it. So I don't even bother with it. Like, it's pointless, it feels like, to call them for that kind of stuff. But I know, like, at my last apartment, they kept doing it. And me and the the people living next door, like, we had words and everything about it. But he wouldn't stop blaring it. So, like, I knew on the weekend, they would sleep in really late. And so, like, one weekend, like Saturday morning, it was like 7 o'clock or something. They normally didn't wake up until like 12. And I started, like, I turned the radio, I took a radio in there and turned it on, like, full blast, and then started, like, hammering on the wall, kind of, like, on the shelves. And, like, I was working on something, and, like, shouting through the house and everything, and they ended up getting, like, really upset. And, they didn't blare the music again for, like, another, like, 2 weeks or something. It didn't last, but it was, I'm really waiting on Crag Rock at the moment, which kind of causes a problem here. Let's pop over here. Let's work on this a little bit. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, they seem to work, nights, I think, from what I can gather anyways. And so, like, in some ways I feel bad because, like, you know, they worked all day, they get home, they want to relax. Or they work, like, late afternoons, you know. So, no, right? I'm looking for the studs. I need to hang something up. Why did I do this? No, I didn't mean to do this. Let me, meant to do ferrocolite and not... No, I don't want to break all these blocks. No, I don't want to break all these blocks. Oh my gosh. I hate dealing with these castle bricks because you do something like this and then it takes like forever to break this stuff off. There we go. But yeah, like, I feel bad because they work afternoons and they get home and, like, you know, they want to listen to their music or whatever. But, so I don't really want to be too petty about it. But, like, when it's, like, after midnight, it's kind of annoying just a bit. I don't know why it would be dropping frames. Unless maybe it's the rain. I can sleep. So the rain will stop. I can maybe sleep. Maybe somebody else will sleep. Yeah, I don't know, like, there's no telling. Oh, there we go. There we go. I shall sleep. Yeah, it's like... Oh yeah, I've got the... I was wondering why that was taking so long to break. It's like, usually it drops off at midnight, but occasionally it'll be like until about like 12:30 or towards like 1 o'clock. So it's kind of annoying, but... Hey, Dr. Zorbo, and welcome to the stream. And hey, Nikki, and welcome to the stream. Yeah, like, it's been a while. I used to stream a lot more often, like a few times a week, but... But it's been a while. Once we get moved, I'll have an actual schedule for it. But... Yeah, like, usually it's not past midnight, but occasionally it is. Like, I would say, and occasionally I would say that's like once every couple weeks. So, but I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of reasons that we're wanting to move. That's one of them, but, you know, I mean, in truth, there are a lot of the reason that we want to move, but... AE2, definitely. Definitely AE2. Refined storage is nice, like, on occasion, but it lacks so many features that AE2 has that are just nice to have. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's not terribly often or anything, but I mean, there's still some problems with them. Like, they leave their trash outside. Like, instead of just taking it to the dumpster, and they live, like, close to the dumpster. Like, it's just right across the way there. But I am from Kentucky at present. I'm hoping to move, though, in due time, but currently Kentucky. Let's see. Yeah, they leave their trash like all over the porch, and it's kind of annoying because it just kind of makes the place look like ratty, and it's not really ideal. Divine Journey has pretty much ended at this point. No, the Divine Journey is pretty much over. Yeah, I would totally move to Canada if I could. I would totally move to Canada. Like, I had friends that lived in Canada, and like, I was so jealous. Like, not just because of that, but just because like I know at least where they lived, which I want to say it was, I don't remember where it was. It was back in Vanilla WoW, which has been years back. Which, I mean, most of the guild that I ran was Canadian, you know, like, and I know where they lived, which, like I said, I can't recall exactly where that was off the top of my head. It's been forever ago, but, they didn't, like, have to lock their doors or anything, you know, at night. Yeah, I would totally move to Canada if I could. Yeah, I've got some ideas for the railings. I've got actually a lot of chisels and bits. I'm trying not to do a ton of chisels and bits within the castle because of the fact that it'll become a little bit laggy. If I do too much, I think. But actually up here, let's see. Let's pop up here. There we go. If we come up here, right now I've got cobblestone down. Like right here. And that's going to be all chisels and bits with, you know, the rock crystals. Take care, Jesse. I've got to do chisel and bits for basically where it'll hold the fluid, and then I can put the crystals in and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, they were more in the like country, I think. Let's see. I played in vanilla. I ran a Horde guild and Alliance guild. It was the same guild, but we played both sides. Horde side, I mained Undead Warlock, and Alliance side, I was Night Elf Priest. So, yeah, I've kind of just gotten sucked into SevTech. So, yeah, I'm not terribly excited about H5. I don't know how seriously I'll get into H5 in truth. I need to go back up here, actually, because I need... Crag Rock. Yeah, Classic, I was actually pretty excited about Classic. I thought about... I mean, I still play WoW, you know, from time to time. And I'll pop on there and whatnot, but at first I was actually really excited about the Classic stuff. But then I don't know, like, I'm so used to the conveniences of, like, modern day WoW that I think it would be tough for me to go back to vanilla in a way. Even though I loved vanilla, and that was by far my favorite time on there. Yeah, like, the idea of going back to Classic and it being how it was is great. But I know it's not going to be exactly how it was. Like, the community I don't think is going to be there. So I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't experienced a whole lot of bugs on here, in truth. Personally, anyways. I haven't really... I mean, nothing really comes to mind. I mean, the main thing that we ran into on the server, I guess, was like day one stuff, really. Like the fish, which has been fixed. I think that was our major issue, really, was the fish. Because they were just spawning so out of control. So... Oh, yeah, that's kind of an issue, and I've been running into that. I just, like, for example, the Between Lands wood and stuff, I've just been throwing away planks and cheating in the or throwing away the wood and cheating in the planks. Yeah, the rubber trees, stuff like that. Anybody on the server that needs that stuff, like for building or otherwise. Because I used, what was it? Over there in the Between Lands building, I can't remember if I used, it wasn't rubber tree wood doors, it was some other tree. I can't remember, but I can't remember. But I had to cheat in some of those planks to make the doors over there too. Yeah, I've actually got a couple ideas for lighting this up. I mean, a lot of it's going to be lanterns. And then some of it's I'm going to have to wait till age 3 to get glowstone. But I mean, we're literally right there for glowstone. So... Oh, I'm sorry, Flora. I was actually in that same boat not too long ago. Like, a while back on the channel. I had to pretty much stop everything. It wasn't too long after I started, but my video card went out and I ordered parts, and it took like a month for all the parts to come in. So, it was a while back, though. I was at like... I want to say it was like... just a couple hundred subs. I mean, it's been... It actually wasn't too long after I started doing YouTube, but... Alright. All of those. And you might be able to hear the pug. She's snoring, of course. Like... I don't know. She snores so loud. It's insane. It really is. Okay, so... we've got that, and then I've got to bring the Crag Rock around. Hey, KC, and welcome to the stream. Let's see. I will say, actually, building your own PC is really, really easy. It takes, like... it took me about 2 hours tops to put this one together. So, hey Ming Chang, and welcome to the stream. Alright. That's 2 blocks out. Let's see. Yeah, when I saw Between Lands in this pack, like it on the list, I was like, yes, because I added Between Lands to Divine Journey because it was like, it was a mod I'd been partially following for a little bit, and then once I got, you know, hands-on with it and got to play a little bit of it, it was like, it was easily my favorite Dimension mod. Like, it was just so good. And of course that, it wasn't even finished. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot, thank you, by the way. It's going to be a lot of black, white. Then I'm also using a bit of this, like, light blue, and then the ferrocolite, which is more of, like, it's technically like a grayish, a deep grayish, but I actually quite like it. So, let's see. Yeah, this is actually taking forever for that to smelt up. So, we're just going to pop down here and... Oh, let's see. I've got to figure out, once I get up past this floor, stairs, most of the stairs are going to be exterior stairs that go up. But these first stairs all have to be interior, and they have to be big staircases to fit, like, the scale. And I've got to figure out, I don't know if I just want to do ferrocolite around this. Like that. I think I actually quite like it. Ferrocolite, I found it to be a really good alternative to using sooty marble for a lot of this framing that I've been doing. So, it's like a cheap version. And it's like super common underground. Like there's just huge nodes of ferrocolite. So, yeah, I just watched a video whenever I built mine, because when I was younger, my dad worked for like a computer company, and so I learned how to build computers back then, but everything's changed quite a bit. Let's see, do I want to do that? Maybe so. But everything's changed so much, so like I just watched like I don't know, it was like a 30-minute video, and like that showed me everything. I mean, the main thing, you just got to be careful when you're putting in the chip is like the main thing from what I noticed. Like, be careful with that, and then everything's golden. So I've noticed that too, actually, Casey. I've noticed that as well. Like, usually whenever they say sorry for my bad English, like, the English is really good. The English is very, very good. And I noticed that a lot in, like, face-to-face, too. Like, when I was in Japan, like, when you know, whenever you go there and you're an English speaker, like, everybody wants to talk to you. I guess to practice English and stuff like that. And, like, they'd always say, sorry about my English, but it was, like, you know, it was spot on. So, alright, I need to pop up here. I gotta go get more castle bricks, which luckily is super quick. And it's very, very quick. Because, as you will see this episode, I set up a bunch of celestial gateways. 3 of them I set up off camera, but then the last one I set up on camera. So that like warps us over to the portal section. That one right there takes us to the Lightwell area. And that one takes us to the castle. So being able to pop through here, it's like super quick to get a bunch of castle blocks. But yeah, honestly, if you set out to build a PC, if you just post lists in the Discord, somebody will give you a hand with it. Like, because I know there's a lot of people on the Discord that have built their own PCs. I love this wand, by the way. Like, no need for excavate because you've got conversion wand. Oh, you label the celestial gateways, put them in an anvil, and just name them. And then they'll inherit whatever name you give them. Yeah, you're welcome to join it. Oh, let's see. This really is cheaty mining. Like, it's so OP. But like with these castle bricks, I do not feel guilty at all. Because these things, I mean, look at this. This takes forever to mine. Granted, I do have an Excavate 5 pick, but I don't really use it for anything at all. Because I just use Conversion Wand. And then if I need Silk Touch or Fortune, I use my Silk Touch or my Fortune pick. And that's pretty much how it goes. I have not actually ever got around to watching Westworld. Yeah, we have a plug-in so you can chat from the chat screen, from the Discord chat. So, like, if they have the brackets around them, then that means they're chatting from the plug-in. Yeah. Yeah, like, I've got Hulu, but I don't have the HBO plug-in, and I'm not one, like, I don't care anything about... cable television. Like, I just don't see a point. It's way too expensive for what you get, and usually like we're watching like Hulu or Netflix or something like that. So yeah, it looks really good and I'd love to watch it, but they've got a thing right now where you can get like the HBO add-on for like, I don't know, X amount of days or a week or month or whatever, for free, so I may end up just using that. To watch it. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. I have not seen that. I will say, though, if you guys like Tokyo Ghoul, I mean, who doesn't like Tokyo Ghoul? And even if you don't like anime, it's really good as a standalone. Like, that live action is just amazing. So, it is currently here. It is 10:25 a.m. So, which means normally I'd be asleep right now, but I wanted to stream because otherwise it would be like super late at night before I would be able to stream. Which, because I have like really weird... I go to bed in the morning, is what I do. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for, is Season 2 to hit. So, but yeah, that live action for Tokyo Ghoul is amazing. Like, it's excellent. Like, I went into it thinking it was going to be kind of corny, you know, because usually when they do any kind of live action like that, it's just kind of like, okay, whatever. But it was excellent. Like, they did such a good job on it. I was very impressed. I'm in Central U.S. So... okay, let me, 1 second here. Okay. All right. Yeah, like, I haven't seen the live action of Oran, but I kind of went into Tokyo Ghoul with like reservations, like well, I'm not gonna hold my breath too much on it, but they did really really good because like the acting was spot on, the CG was spot on, and like everything in general was just spot on. I was very impressed. So very very impressed. All right. Oh, you just got off work? Yeah, that's honestly, I mean, like, my girlfriend and I, we both love Tokyo Ghoul. Like, it's like the best, you know. And yeah, I hated the Death Note live action. That was, I knew that, judging by the commercials for that, I was like, yeah, that's going to be bad. Because, like, they tried to make it way too actiony, and it was, America just doesn't do live actions or any of the stuff they rip off. It just doesn't turn out to be all that great, in my opinion. But, let's see. I gave up on the Death Note live action, like, halfway through. Like, I was kind of passively watching it, but I was just, like, playing Minecraft. I was like, whatever. Like, my girlfriend wanted to make it through it, but I was like, you're on your own. Like, this is bad. This is bad. I actually haven't watched the Avatar live action. Like, I'm assuming you mean Last Airbender, like Avatar, and not Blue People Avatar. So, let's see. Oh yeah, I was going to get ferrocolite because I'm out of it. I'm like always running out of something on here, so I'll have to make resource runs a lot. But luckily, like everything is like super easy to get at this point. Yeah, I didn't watch Dragon Ball Evolution either because that's one of those things that would just hurt. Like, you know, I grew up on Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball, and I just can't do it. I can't see what they did to it. So, Death Note, I'm a big fan of Death Note too, and that just made me sick, basically. Alright. This is where I died the other day. I was trying to clean up some of the flowing liquid. Some of it. But that stuff killed me. Not that specific pool of it. That. No. I should have got food, but I didn't. Because I was thinking my Phoenix Fire would kick in, but it didn't kick in. Oh, I need to find a different place to go farm that stuff, actually. That's fine. Let's see. I did not watch DB Super. I did not. Where do I want to get down here at? Which I can't take too long because I guess I'll go down. Yeah, right here should connect over, I think. Yeah, honestly, I think Potency 5 Regen Pot should do good. Honestly, if I'd been smart and grabbed my food, but I was sitting there, like, thinking, like, well, Phoenix Fire will kick in, and then I won't have to, like, worry about it. But then, for whatever reason, Phoenix Fire, I feel like Phoenix Fire should have kicked on. Because whenever I went below, below 4 hearts, it should have kicked in, but it didn't kick in. So, I don't know. Which, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I've got the levitation ring. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get up there. Let me go grab some dirt or something. I never bring stuff with me whenever I go to get my body. Like, I just don't. I'm terrible about it. You go. Okay. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. But it's just like right over this hill, I guess, so. At least there's that. Okay. No. Break. There we go. Which, let's see. Yeah, I haven't watched like the new season of Steins Gate or anything. I haven't kept up on much, in truth. Like, no. There we go. I need to get mending on this mantle at some point. Let me... Yeah, I didn't really get into Fairy Tail too much, but... Let's see. Let's go back over this way. I want to go get the, I want to go get my amulets back. I don't like going out without them, just to be on the safe side. Yeah, I actually, Steins Gate has some really good games as well. So, has some very, very good games. I don't want that. And there we go. Okay. Now we're all sorted. Yeah, I'm doing it full time. Well, I mean, technically, I guess. I also rent out property. The first house I bought when I was, how old was I when I bought that house? 20 or 21, I guess. I rent that house out to renters, so that's how I originally was able to like start doing it, like full time and everything. Okay, so I need to go out. I don't know if I want to go back down there to get floor. Yeah, I'll just go back down there. That's fine. I'll just watch out for the anti-death stuff. How old am I? I am... Oh, let's see. I'm actually not for sure. 29. Yeah, I'm 29. Takes me a second. Because I don't ever think about it, I guess. But yeah, I'm 29, and which whenever we move, I mean we're buying another house, so we'll have a second house, I guess. But we're actually going to live in this house, so that's a plus because we'll be out of the apartments. Just the other house I bought is the other house I bought was, it was just so far out of town that I really didn't like living there, like particularly. That, you know, the internet wasn't great. And so I wasn't a big fan, but let's see. I know I still feel like I'm in high school, honestly. Like I don't know, I don't think much about it. Like I'm still just like hanging out and playing games and everything, so it's not too bad, I guess. I mean, my last job was like, blah. The job, let's see, my last job was terrible. And then I quit that. And started doing YouTube. But, yeah, I'm going to finish the blacksmith. Like, I know I was talking about that earlier. Like, this week, I was going to do that. But then I had to work on the Astral Sorcery area. Just so we could, like, use it. But, yeah. I need to work on that and also chisel and bits the totems. Like the faces. I'd like to get at least one of those done, like, soon. So. There's something. It just exploded. Yeah, like, I don't know, Minecraft's like my jam. Like, I started playing it, I don't even know how long ago. And then, let's see, I played vanilla for a few years, and then I discovered, well, it's actually funny, because, like, I was playing Minecraft, and I was a purist. I was such a purist. And I was like, I'm not going to modded. I'll never go to modded. And it was weird because, like, I modded, like, everything else. Like, Sims, I played modded. Elder Scrolls, I played modded. Like, you know, pretty much, let's see, pretty much everything, like, I was playing on PC, I was playing it modded at the time. But for some reason, Minecraft, I was so against playing modded. And then I added a texture pack, was what kind of started it. And I added my first texture pack after I'd been playing for like a year, right? And then like a little bit after that, I was like, well, I'm going to try like a couple mods. And then like I never went back. Like it's so hard to go back and play vanilla now. I don't know why, because I loved vanilla for so long. But I don't know, I just like modded so much. Yeah, like, you know, I've actually, since I started playing Minecraft, I've never actually taken a break from Minecraft for years. I mean, I'll play other games and stuff, but I've actually never taken like a legit break from Minecraft. So, like, I did try to go back and play vanilla a while back, but it didn't go over so well because it was just like, I don't know, like, I like redstone and stuff, but I just feel so limited in vanilla anymore, I think. I've actually got a computer here that does not handle, it'll handle Minecraft, but not great. But it's basically just like a work computer from, it was actually from back when I worked at the daycare. It was my work computer for there. But I don't really use it for anything anymore. It's just kind of there anymore. But it'll handle vanilla okay, and it will. Let's see. It played. Oh, why can I not think of that pack? Argarian Skies. It played Argarian Skies all right, but. That's about it. That's about it. Where did I come up at? I always get lost when I come down here now for some reason. It was... Yeah, it's down this way. Okay. I remember Plasticraft. Alright. And I would totally run webcam, but like, we're in the middle of a move. We're actually, yeah, I loved FTL. FTL was a lot of fun. I actually played it when my PC was down, and I was playing on that really bad PC. I know KC remembers it. Yeah, that was the... I just now saw your comment. Yeah, that was the PC I played FTL and Cook Serve Delicious, the first one. And... yeah, I think that the FTL devs are working on something else as well. I want to say they were working on something. But Divine Journey I'm pretty much done with. Because it's just AFK grinding at this point, which isn't really terribly fun. So... I'm on SevTech, so... I kind of got sucked into it. But yeah, FTL was always really good about like fixing stuff. I mean, for the time period that I played it in and everything, but that was a fun game though. It was such a good game. It was tough. I beat it once or twice. Like, I beat it a couple times, but... oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played Into the Breach. I think that's the one... that I was thinking of, that they were working on. Or, at the time, I don't know. Which actually my Crag Rock should be done-ish. Done-ish at this point. Let's see, actually it separates here. I need to break this off. And I've only got, yeah, 2 wide. I've been really lazy about lighting this up. But like, my thing is, I don't want to start lighting this up and then have to like... Blood Magic lights, since they made it so you can't like break them without like placing a block on them, they're kind of a nuisance to like use for lighting up bases and stuff like that. They're nice for dungeons, but there is a Astral Sorcery wand I need to make at some point. Let's see. Yeah, like, I used to pull, KC knows, I used to pull like really long hours. Like I would sleep like 3 or 4 hours a day or something when I first started doing YouTube, which was super healthy for me. It was great. Yeah, I'm hoping to get, I mean, this castle is taking forever. But I'm hoping to get these actually ran up to that upper section. So, like, soon-ish, hopefully. But I'm trying to get the floors down, and then I'm gonna, once I get some floors down and get up to there, I was always sleepy. Like, I don't know, I remember falling asleep at the computer, like, so many times. Yeah, I've actually got Cave Illuminator right here, but I don't want to just like fill this place up with torches. And I actually really don't mind the mobs. Because I can just Ring of Summoning them and they're dead, pretty much. How many blocks did I do? Let's see. 2 and then down. Okay. I want to copy that over here. But I'm trying to avoid, like, just doing janky lighting. And once I get a lot of the basis of this done, like the husk, at least up to where the Astral Sorcery stuff is, then I'll start putting in actual lights. So, and then just kind of work my way up. And then I would like to, I'd really like to get the ceilings and stuff put in around that same time. So, let's see. Yeah, I actually, funny story, back when I was younger, I was about, I was like 17 or 18 at the time, and, let's see, at the time I was a front manager for a recycling center, and I would stay up really, really late. Like, my high school career was literally, like, I could sleep through the classes, and it was all, like, it was all these classes where you get, like, basically the back half of my senior year. It was all these classes that basically the day-to-day stuff didn't really matter, and it was all just came down to, like, a big test at the end of the semester, and it was all for, like, college credit. And I ended up just sleeping through pretty much all the classes so that I could stay up late and play WoW. And so one day I was on the way to work, because I worked, I went to high school during the week. But then on the weekends I would work up at the recycling center. And I was driving to the recycling center one morning and totally fell asleep at a stoplight. And I don't know how long I was asleep there. Like, just passed out there at the stoplight in the car. And the car behind me started honking the horn, and that's what woke me up. So I don't know, like, because when I fell asleep, I don't recall there being anyone behind me. So I don't know if it had been a little while and they pulled up. But, I mean, I wasn't late for work or anything. It wasn't that long. But it wasn't like a main road either, so. But. Yeah, the first time, speaking of, like, the first time I ever drank was when I was in college, was the first time. And I joined a fraternity, which was, I don't know, it wasn't really for me, I guess, but, because, I don't know. Anyways, I joined a fraternity, and the night of, like, initiation night was the first night I ever drank. But I actually don't drink very often. I did a little bit whenever I was younger, but I don't know. I don't really drink very often at all anymore. If anything, it's just like a, like a drink with dinner or something like that. If we go out to eat, mainly, is about all I'll do. And usually it's like once every, once every 2 or 3 months, maybe. Yeah, so that was, I don't know. Yeah, don't drink until you pass out. I've been there, and it's not as fun. It's not as fun the next day. It really isn't. Yeah, I was 18 at the time. That was when I joined the fraternity. But yeah, I don't know. I did more whenever I was younger, but honestly, by the time I hit 21, like, I was over it. I was like, whatever. Like, I just didn't have any interest in it anymore. Okay, so this floor is semi-decent. I can at least get around up here now. And then I have to carry over this floor. This section of floor. Which this is actually going to connect inside. Oops. Let's see. I've actually got to bring all this ferrocolite back. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might have to do with it. When it's like, I can go to the store and buy that. It's just like, yeah, whatever. It's not quite as exciting anymore now, I guess. let me get some of these. I actually love these tiles. I really, really enjoy these tiles. Alright. Yeah. DJ is pretty much over at this point, I do believe. Because SevTech and, I don't know, AFK farming, it gets old pretty quick. I love the pack. Like, that was probably my favorite 1.7 pack. I'd say one of my favorites as far as 1.7 stuff goes. But I do that all the time, actually, Casey. Like, my girlfriend gets so mad at me because I'll be like, she'll be like, well, we have to leave at, I don't know, like, we have to leave to go somewhere at, say, 9 o'clock, you know. And it'll get to where it's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, well, I might as well just stay up. Like, it's too late to go to bed now. And then, like, 2 hours before we have to leave, I'll fall asleep. And she gets so mad because I'm like, dead to the world whenever I sleep. Let's see. Actually, I don't know why I'm placing all these by hand. I've got this. So, I don't know why I'm not using it. For this part, at least. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad I can help soothe you. Let's see. I think that's what I want. Part of me wants to put the little flower beds like I did a little bit higher up. Oh, but I don't know. I still need to do the chisel and bits around the water too. So, I don't, let me see. It is Black Widow. Razer Black Widow keyboard. And I actually quite love this keyboard. Like, I know at one point I was looking at changing it to like a silent keyboard. But then, because I brought it up on the, what was it, on the Discord, I think, and everybody was like, no, don't change it. Like, we love your keyboard, like, it's part of you. So I was like, okay, well, I'll keep it then. Why am I doing this again? Why am I doing this? I find myself doing that because I got so used to building without this wand that it's hard for me to get back in the habit of using it. Yeah, I don't wake up with alarms very well at all. Like, I'm terrible about it. Like, my girlfriend would literally have to, like, punch me to wake me up. Like, I'm not waking up. If I'm asleep, you better just leave me sleeping because I'm not going to wake up for nothing. So. Yeah, that's what everybody said was like... Yeah, like, that's just, I don't know. Like, I'm so used to using it, and I actually like it, personally. Like, I bought this keyboard for that purpose, but, I don't know. I can't imagine having a different one, I guess. But yeah, that wand is dangerous, to say the least. I cannot find my, I swear, that's the worst thing about backpacks. I'm just going to put down a crafting table. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. Because I need more of these. My backpacks, like, I dumped them earlier today. like in the middle of today's episode, which took me like all of like, I don't even know how long. It was like hours and hours and hours that I was working on that episode, it felt like. Let's go ahead and pull this back. Alrighty, I totally understand if you do. Yeah, this one is like, I don't know. Like it is more of like a clack. So, and I don't know, like I've tried other keyboards, I've played around with other keyboards, but I love this one. I love it so much. It's just so rewarding whenever you click buttons, I think. Okay, how do I want to do this? I think I'm going to leave the castle brick there. I know, I starve all the time on here. Like, I'll start, like, taking damage. And I'm terrible about it, because I don't watch my hunger at all. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I think I might leave the castle brick. So it kind of follows through on this side and then wraps through there. I think so. I don't know. I change my mind a lot. So this stuff may change. Let's do that. Yeah, funny story, actually, after I started doing YouTube for a bit, I actually just got rid of my car. Like, me and my girlfriend share a car now, which is fine, but I just don't drive enough to really necessitate paying, like, all the taxes and all that stuff on it. Like, you pay so much in insurance, you know, we've got to have insurance here, so, I don't know, I've never had a wreck that was my fault, so I don't know why I've got to have insurance. It doesn't make any sense. And I actually sleep really well in a car. I sleep really good on plane. I really, really do. Like, it's super comfortable for me. Let's see, I think, well, let's see. I went on, if you don't count, like, switching, like, in the middle of a flight. If you don't count that, well, I've been on 4 plane trips, which was 2 and from California and then 2 and from Japan. So that's all I've been on so far. But I love the Japan one because the overseas one was just, it was great. You know what? I'm actually thinking I don't want this here. And I actually think I want this here. And I think I want to change all this too. See, I told you I'll change my mind constantly. That's why it takes me so long to like get anything built, because I'm like changing my mind on everything. Alright. And yes, I get, I don't know what it is with this time of the year. I don't know if somebody gave out my information or what, but I've been getting so much spam phone calls and stuff like that. And it's usually like, your credit card is, we have important information about your credit card account, which I don't have a credit card. Or we have important information about your car warranty. Well, I don't have a car. So, I did, but I don't, so it's not important. I can't nap. I can sleep, and I can sleep very easily. Like, I can fall asleep so fast. But, like, I'm not one for napping, usually. Yesterday I did because I wasn't feeling good. I ended up sleeping, like, the entire day away, pretty much, but... Alright. Ah. Okay. I don't know if I want to start putting the stairs... You won $10 million? Yeah, okay. Oh, let's see. I love the high ceilings here. And I want to carry that through. Like, these ceilings are actually going to be higher on this floor. The only thing about bringing this up right here... Well, I've actually already got the pathway laid out. Yeah, so... Because I need to figure out... Because I'm going to have staircase over here, staircase right up here coming up to this floor. And then I'm going to have to do staircases on the other end as well. And then after this floor, the staircases will all be exterior staircases for the most part. See. I think what I'm going to do is, this one is 3 wide here. Sorry, I had a little bit of a coughing fit. Still getting over all that mess, so... Let's see. I got one of those too. The tax evasion. It had me really concerned at first too. See. So that's one thing, I've never had a loan for anything. So my girlfriend's got student loans and she regrets it like really bad. Oh, let's see, what's this? Jungle dress. Okay. Let's see. Let's bring... that how I want it? Is that how I've got it over here? I think it is. I actually think I've got it one ahead of that. In fact... yeah, okay. Let's go with that. I love the stump breaking because everybody gets... it gets like everybody, it seems like. I've actually got my webcam unplugged right now, so, because mine like always has the green light on. Anytime I go to record, it has the green light on, even if I'm not using it. I don't know why why it does that, but it does. And so I just end up turning it off. I'm like, okay, that's enough of that. Oh yeah, this will work out perfectly. Like that. I guess so, like... I don't know, like, it just always... like, I'm not even remotely using it. And, I don't know, like, it still comes on. I even tried, like, removing it from my settings for shadow play and everything, and it's just like, no, I'm still going to turn on. Like, whenever you go to do anything. So I think so. It's a really old webcam. Like, that's one thing I've got to upgrade probably once we move is my plan. Dude, I don't know. You know what? Originally I was thinking about having the ceilings go all the way up, but I don't know if I'm going to or not. Because this is actually like pretty high up. I feel like. Well, not really. Not looking down there. I'm using half slab, so it's not quite so high up, I guess. Alright. Yeah, once we get moved, I've got to... I still haven't had Diana on camera yet. So... I've got to introduce you guys to her. Let's see. I like how he whispers me in. Let's see. I've got to remember how to, what is it? Reply... Stanos, I think. I think that's right. Oh, cool. Yes, I love it. Okay. Let me just, let me message him on Discord. Let's see. I can't, it's like slash, it's something weird. I'm used to WoW where I can do like /R, but I can't do that. Yeah, I'm terrible with commands. Like, Sverd will agree to it because on ATM I killed everybody's everything. Like, trying to use commands. So, I'm pretty awesome with commands. Sverd was like, you killed everything. Like, you killed all of our Steve's carts. You killed all your sprites. You killed all my cows and villagers and everything. Like, I just did a kill all. I was just like, everything dies. So, I'm bad with commands. That's like, I still can never remember. I'm starting to remember it. It's the /TMG thing for like, for getting back people's graves, because they keep losing, like, or not really misplacing their graves, but their graves keep bugging out, basically. No, go up. There we go. Alright, here we go. Now, I don't know if I have any more crag rock. No, I don't. Okay, cool. Cool. So I gotta go get more of that. Like, this is honestly, as I've been building this, this has been my life. Is I'll go get crag rock, and then I'll run out of ferrocolite, and I'll have to go get ferrocolite. Then I'll have to go get castle blocks, and then I'll have to go get crag rock. Oh, there we go. Vanilla firework trick. What is this vanilla firework trick? I don't guess I know it. I don't think I know it. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing. Last time I was here, yeah, there we go. Okay, I got it. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, wow, I did not take damage. That's awesome. I was totally expecting to take damage right there because this thing loves to, like, near kill you. Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Like, honestly, I didn't... the Elytra and Vanilla was, like, past my time. And, I mean, I did use it a little bit in Qantas, but then it sucked me into, the, like, inside the world and killed me, and I lost all my stuff, and I never wanted to use the Elytra again. I don't know. Like, the Elytra kind of worries me, because I know I'm just going to lose everything. I don't know why I'm using the hammer. Like, part of me wants to, like, level the hammer. But at the same time, like, I have this. So, I don't know if I really need it for anything. And I guess the fortune on it is nice, but... I need to set up just an automatic cactus farm. Is what I need to do. Yeah. My time with FTOG was something. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the streams. Weird. Yeah, I don't really stream on Twitch, though. I don't know. I'm not big on Twitch. For whatever reason, I know a lot of people love it, but I don't know. I've never been able to get into it, I guess. But yeah, FTOG was, that was something. Like, that was something. That's all I'm gonna say about that. That's it. Not gonna get into all of that, but, oh, there we go. Okay. Actually, Twitch is, like, really weird about their stuff. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a cactus farm up and going. Mainly just because I end up losing some cactus here and there because I don't have... There's no real access to like a good magnet that actually works most of the time. The blood magic one works sometimes, but not all the time. So... I don't know. I just haven't got around to it because I've been so busy with Astral Sorcery, basically, and building the castle, more or less. Yeah, age 4 is going to be a little while. It's going to be a short while. So, but I mean, I will be hitting age 3. Honestly, it's going to be like, let's see, today's episode, maybe 2 more episodes, maybe. That's my guess at the moment. And then I'll be age 3. Mainly because I want to do some stuff with Abyssal and I do have a little bit of Astral Sorcery to wrap up, but that's going to be kind of tied into the... it's going to be tied into the start of the Astral or the Abyssal Craft episode. So, and yeah, Vase Prov, I have shark teeth as well. But I think like Dragon Kingdom and Athenia are like really close to you, so. Alright. Hey Wega, and welcome to the stream. Alright. Anyways, that stuff's going. That's just going. And I can't really continue the stairs up until I get that. At least we're getting somewhere with this at the moment. It's just really time consuming. Alright. And I've still got to plot out where I'm going to put the stairs over on this side. Oh, yeah. That whole section up there, like, that's why I had to get flight, because it's really hard to get up there without it. Yeah, the Tinker's Furnace, like, part of me wants to make it, but at the same time, like, the grills are free. And they're so cheap. So, I don't know, it's difficult. Wow, I did not take damage. Probably, oh, well, I just rubber banded. Maybe that's why. But I was thinking maybe it was because I longsworded like right as I hit the wall. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. But yeah, look at, like, I've done all this up here, Wega. Which, by the way, I was going to tell you, there is a Celestial Gateway over in my portal area. Like, if you just follow the road from your base, it's like, you'll see it. So if you want to, like, explore any, like, other bases and stuff, like, there's one of those you're free to use. So. Alright. Yeah, I'll just go down here. I'll just pop down here, and I've got to decide if I want to change all this over, because I've changed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to change it all over. If I've changed over that side, I've got to change over this side. Oh, come on, break. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's so bad. What is the TPS right now? Wow! What happened? What happened? Like, it was all fine, and then all of a sudden it's just like... Like, it just died. Oh, there it goes. Oh. Damien's loading a new castle. So that's probably why. Yeah. That's one thing, like... That makes sense. If you go, like, really crazy... Final castle tower. Okay. If you go really crazy in, like, the Between Lands or the Twilight Forest... Like, you'll just watch the TPS die. It will definitely die. The worst is when you get up in the Between Lands or the Twilight Forest and you start longswording around. That's, like, the worst. I try to do most of mine at night because I play in, like, weird hours anyways. But that wasn't always the case. Alright. And then how did I... Let's see. Okay, I just brought that through. This one is a little bit different, though, because it's not stepping out into the crag rock. So... Okay. Probably just going to end it right there, and then it can come out like that. Because if I did the bold castle bricks right there, it would be too wide, and it would end up looking really weird if I had a too wide exit to one wide pathway. So I think I'll just leave it like that. Plus there's going to be a door that goes over this, so. Okay, so now that that's down, which a lot of this, I'm going to wait to, some of this stuff's going to change up slightly. Once I start putting machines in here, I'll do blocks around them to accent those machines and stuff. But oh, let's see. Which a lot of this castle is going to be next age. So, hey, Josh Plays, and welcome to the stream. Damien has awesome skills. He likes wires too much, basically. And actually, I want to say Psy Raven's like 160 or something. I think. Somewhere around there. Let's see. I think I want to... That's totally what it is. It couldn't have been... It wasn't all the times that you played with live wires. Alright. I hate placing these down and having to pull them back up. It's the worst. Actually, yeah, actually I broke all this off so I can just use that. That'll work. I think I like that more for in here. I love these tiles, though. I absolutely love these tiles. By the way, Damien, was it you that left like a chest full of steel in my blacksmith? I think it's steel. It sure looks like steel. Technically, kind of, I think. I want to, yeah, there is an efficiency enchantment, which I've got to start getting the stuff together for the refractory table. Next episode, we're going to get into it, but I'm going to start probably getting some of the enchants together. I also need to make a few more constellation papers, because since I augmented myself, I can get like these other ones, like Palatrio and Fornax. So I ran into Silverfish twice down there. But I didn't have any, like... Basically, I just tunneled them down and just stabbed them. Just like... I pulled a 300 on them and just like let them come down the cave at me. Maze Breaker might. That might be a little bit quicker. I don't know. I've got like 80 million Swift Picks. That's why I've been using those. I'm actually getting lower on them though. I think I have like 5 left at the moment. But next episode I'm going to start sticking mending on everything. So I'll stick mending on a Maze Breaker and that may sort it out. Realistic scientific mods. What was that one in 1.7? Chemcraft or something? Oh, we got a server restart. I've got a Maze Breaker. I've got one. Like, look at that. I got that advancement. And it's actually a pretty good one too. It's got I think Fortune 2 on it. I was thinking of the one where you made the chemicals. I can't remember if it wasn't Chemcraft. Was it Chemistry Craft? I remember that was the one where you could like throw the liquids on the ground and they like half of them would like travel upwards because it was supposed to be like smoke or something. Mind Chem, that was it. That was it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the third one I got one, but I did blow it up. Yeah, I got all but one chest. So, or did I? Let's see, did I blow it up? Yeah, I think I did actually. I can't remember. I know the first and second one I blew up. But I was thinking that the third one I actually... Because I remember I disarmed one end of it. Maybe so. I'm really good at blowing those rooms up. Like... I think it's just because I'm so impatient. I was the same way today with... It was last night. Technically. I mean, I haven't slept since then, but... I was the same way with the crystals from Astral Sorcery. Hey Spectrum, and welcome to the stream. Like, okay, for starters, the crystals that I have connected up to my crafting altar are really good. I mean, they're like maxed out. One's 99% purity, but I'm not really worried about that 1% because the diminished returns after like 90% are so bad that like... There's not a whole lot of reason to really push too hard on that. Especially with two shards or 2 crystals connected up to your altar. Like, 1 crystal connected up to your altar is like full starlight 24/7. Especially being in an astral field like it is. But actually the first crystal I made, I was thinking cutting had no effect on collectors. But it does have an effect on collectors. So my crystal that I have plugged up to the crystal growth area, which I am going to eventually change it and make a better one, but it has like 52% cutting or something like that. It's terrible. Yeah, I've still got to get one of those at some point. Probably next episode. So next episode we'll kind of wrap up Astral Sorcery because like today's episode was mainly like it does help, Sphere. It does help. Click the button a lot of times and it'll happen. I know. I usually don't sit here during the reboot. I usually like get up and go make it like get a drink or something. That's like my stand up and do something time, I guess. There we go. It's up. See? I spammed it enough times that it was like, okay. Yeah, like I've got perfect crystals now. I don't really have like a ton of need for them at the moment. But I mean, I've still got to make more crystal collector stuff here pretty soon. Take care, Dr. Zorbo. And thanks for dropping by. And welcome back, Flora. Let's see. I don't know. We haven't really done any events yet. I mean, everybody's just kind of building. That's our server-wide event as we build. That's not to say that we won't. So, but we haven't done anything like that yet. Yeah, actually, let me see something here. I just noticed, it's weird. Oh, say something here. There you go, Sphere. You are now a moderator. I thought you were already one, but now you are. Yeah, like, we should do some stuff like that. Yeah, sorry about that. I thought you were already one, but I guess you weren't. Of course, it has been a while since I streamed. So, it has been a little bit. I kind of want to light everything up. Part of me does. And there is one, here's one weird thing. Like, if I try to use this for these brick tiles, it tries to use, I don't know, that other brick. So, I can't actually use that wand for this, which is kind of painful. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it shares. And it's the same way with the, the other pillars. Like what I've got down there. Way down there. So, a lot of this I can't use that for, which is kind of meh. But as far as, I know there was a question that I was doing that moderator stuff. About age 5, I don't know. I don't know yet. I mean, I'm going to play SevTech as long as it's fun. I've heard that age 5 is kind of like, eh. I'll probably get through age 5, I should think, because I don't mind Galacticraft. And I know there were some changes to Galacticraft, not a ton. I mean, it's still Galacticraft. But I still plan on going through that. Now, the end game, I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do all that, because I've gotten to the point where, I don't know, I'm just not. In game, I should probably just call it, because it's not fun, usually. So. Alright. Actually, our Crag Rock should be done by now, I should think. Because that, like, mega long restart. No, well, a little bit of it's done. Yeah, like, I don't know, Galacticraft is, it depends. If you got the kind of luck I got on Project Ozone, with trying to get, I don't remember what we were trying to, a spaceship, and I got like 10 moon buggies in a row. That was pretty rough and pretty dreadful. Yeah, that's the problem. And with extra planets, it's even worse because extra planets is basically just extra rocket ships and extra schematics with the same bosses. Not terribly exciting. So I don't know. Once we hit... Well, you know what though? Okay, Mad Pack was, speaking of Mad Pack was one of my favorite series, you know. And Mad Pack 4 is in the works right now. I remember Wega told me about that the other day. So Mad Pack 4 is something that's being worked on. So yeah, that's, I mean, it seems like he's still kind of working on the pack. So I'm kind of happy that I'm just kind of like back here in like age 2, just kind of like, no, like doing my own thing. So yeah, I mean, I'll hit age 3 soon, but age 3 seems all right. Age 4, yeah, seems all right. Age 5, not so much, but hopefully that stuff will be kind of, you know, kind of all sorted by the time I get up there, because it's still going to be a little while by the time I hit age 5, so. I'm glad they're going back to Mad Pack, and I hope it's really... I need to go over there and check out the stuff for it at some point, because, like, I love Mad Pack. I did not like Sink into Madness. I didn't care for it, but Sink into Madness, I don't know. It wasn't my cup of tea. It was so annoying. But Craft of the Titans, I don't know, because the first Craft of the Titans was so buggy and so bad. Like, it was a good pack, but the fact that I had to just stop because just everything got so bad buggy, I don't know. And I've heard the second one is kind of the same thing. So, I don't know. But yeah, like, I don't know. I'm in no rush. I mean, like I said, we've still got, let's see, today's episode of Astral Sorcery. And then tomorrow's episode is more Astral Sorcery, and then kind of starting into Abyssal Craft, but probably not actually like doing the first dimension in full or anything like that. So I've got 3 amulets attached, because if you kill a boss in the Between Lands, you get an item and you can equip all 3. So you have to redo it every time that you die, and it does have durability, but I've got a bunch of those things. So I've got a bunch of them. So let's see, how do I want to do this? Well, actually, I've got it how I want it. So I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that's why I always, whenever I had some bugs on here, I went and checked, and generally they were reported, so I didn't bother reporting them again, because, like, I know it's got to be a pain for him. Yeah, I was just talking about that. It's going to be a couple more days, I'd say, for age 3, give or take. It'll be whenever I'm ready to hit age 3. Will be when I hit age 3. Like, it'll be once we finish up with Astral Sorcery and Abyssal Craft, which we really don't have that much left in. At least what I want to cover in Astral Sorcery for age 2. So we're not going to cover every single thing, but we're going to cover the things I want to cover. The new God of War, or just God of War in general? see, is this how I want to do this? Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm going to line this up like that. Okay. Okay, and then I can actually just bring the stairs up one more level, which is going to put me up at the same level as the walkway. And then I can have exterior stairs. Because I've been wanting to do some exterior stairs on this castle as we got higher, and I'll be able to do them. And right up there is where the towers are actually going to start. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of like going through, and whatever pace we have is what we have. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I've loved H2, by the way. Like, if you couldn't tell, H2 has been my jam because it's like all magic and exploration, and that's like, and the fact that it's between lands. Like, I spent so long in the between lands, and I loved every minute of it. Like right now, let's take a look at my playtime. Oh, I'm just about to hit 20 days of playtime. Yes. So I have been on here. Like, I have been on here pretty much non-stop. If I'm not sleeping or doing house buying stuff or, you know, spending time with my girlfriend or something, I'm on here. So, let's see. Oh, how do I want to do this? I'm thinking about actually bring this out. I'm going to bring it back. Okay. Then I'm going to have another staircase up here. Trying to get the staircases in so that we actually have like mobility between the floors. And then I've got to do the same thing on the other side with more staircases. And then we can actually look down into the bottom floor. So, chances are we'll keep SevTech up until like everybody's done with it. I imagine. I know ATM. ATM. It was like I was like the only person on there, which I'm kind of glad that we just dropped ATM and moved on because ATM was all right. It wasn't like hold the phone kind of pack, but so I imagine SevTech will be up for a while. So. Yeah, we might do something like that. I mean, I think a community build would be a lot of fun, and get everybody organized for it and everything. But it's all this rain. It rains non-stop on here. Let's see. I can. Yeah, I can do that. I know Severe always tells me I need to use that more than I do. No, with that's how it was with ATM. Like, it was literally just me left on ATM. Like, I was the only person. And I was just kind of, you know, doing my thing on there. But I will say I like changing it over to, you're welcome. I do kind of like changing it over to like one Minecraft pack because I can literally just sit on here and build this castle and spend, you know, I spend about probably 14 or 15 hours a day, well, on this castle, and then also episode stuff, you know. Today's episode actually took a while, but so it's kind of a nice change of pace because I don't really have to like log off necessarily to like go do something like another pack, and I can kind of just focus on this one, which has been really nice. So I've been able to really hammer out builds, I think, a little bit smoother. Sort of. I mean, I started this castle, and I've got to get back to over there, but I'm going to work on that this week, I promise. Because I started this castle, and then I had to get it kind of built up to where I could start Astral Sorcery up there. But now I can just kind of build this up at my leisure until we start, like, machines. And then those have to go there, too, so. You're not too far behind, then. Today's episode is, what, 26 or 27, I think? Something like that. It's one of those two, but... Oh, good. Glad I smacked that. Oh, it didn't give me Phoenix Wall. Or Phoenix, Fire. Alright. I can't imagine. I know, because it's like... That's actually a lot, too, because... I don't mean for it to be, but I don't think anybody minds too much, but they end up being like hour-long episodes. Today's episode's an hour long, I'll go ahead and tell you. So, oh, good. I never eat. And by the way, my nutrition is awesome. I need to go craft more food, but I'll do that later. I'll do it later. I've gotten so bad about paying attention to my nutrition of late because, like, the only thing I think that can kill me is antimatter. Like, that's, like, the only thing. Take care, legend. Hey, Harakane, and welcome to the stream. I'm glad you're able to catch it. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, but yeah, it's another hour-long episode, so just a heads up. And I will say I totally, like, derped for the first half because, like, I was forgetting... Because it's actually been a little while since I did Astral Sorcery. I didn't really realize how long it's been until... I started doing this stuff today, and I realized, like, I couldn't remember what the stats exactly did in a lot of cases. So, like, I remembered, like, purity and size, you know, for the crystal and everything. But I was thinking that cutting didn't matter, so I made crystals and didn't even worry about the cutting, and then I was like, oh, yeah. I double-checked it, and I was like, oh, yeah, I do need that, actually. I do, in fact, need that. So the first crystal I made is kind of junk-ish. It's still alright for what I've got it doing at the moment, but I will want to upgrade that at some point. So that is... right here. Okay. I'll just go ahead and level this out, and then I want it to step out side. Wait, I'm too high up now, aren't I? Yes, I am. And... okay. I'm actually working on... I've got to get some more wild dog pelts, because I don't run into them very often. And I should probably go take a look and see if I can come across some. I've got a couple wild dog pelts. Now that I've switched, I actually prefer the slime boots over the wild dog pelts. But now that I have the mantle of the stars, I want the wild dog boots. Because I don't really need the bouncing boots anymore. Nope, whoops. I do eat, just not that often. I mean, I eat every day, but it's like once a day usually, or twice a day, like breakfast and dinner kind of a person. I don't do the whole like 3 meals a day, because I feel like that's too much for me, I guess. So, oh my gosh. Where are we at on TPS? 4.48. It's Twilight Forest. It's totally Twilight Forest. And my Swift pick's down. Yes, Divine Journey is over. I killed it. I killed it because it was mainly just in-game AFK farm, so. Alright. I totally missed it. But yeah, she's right. It's over. I'm gonna have to empty this thing out soon. I was really hoping to have like the Soak Crucible by the time that it was time to empty this out. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do it first. Hey Silverleaf, I'm doing good. How about yourself? And welcome to the stream. I actually pulled up the middle gem block. I pulled it up because I ended up changing my mind on it. That's not to say that I'm not going to use it somewhere. But I didn't end up using it where I was going to place it. And yeah, okay, see, the top of the warehouse is eventually going to be probably no drawers, I don't imagine. Maybe some drawers. But yeah, it's going to be mainly stuff like overstock kind of stuff, I imagine. Why is this not... I grabbed a broken one. Yeah, that's kind of the way I felt about Divine Journey. I mean, it was fun, and I love the progression of it, but did I not take damage, really? Oh, wow. Okay, rubber band back. That works, too. But, I don't know. In-game, I try to get really hyped about in-game, but I end up just kind of like, okay, whatever. Like, the whole standing in a room, pushing buttons, and, like, making things. AE2 is awesome, and it's a great mod, and I love it. I love AE2 a lot, but I feel like after you've automated everything, then it's kind of like just, like Harakane said, it's just kind of busy work. But I do need to get, there we go, take some damage. I do need to get back on Farming Valley. It's just, I end up getting on here, and that's like the other day, like, I got on here, and I can't remember, I was going to switch over to something. I was going to update something or something. I can't remember exactly what it was, but oh yeah, rain, sorry. But then I just could never bring myself to get off here. I just kept building. I just kept building and building and building, and I never managed to get off. Okay, so we have stairs all the way up to this floor, which is good. That's a huge improvement because I didn't even have these stairs, this whole pathway connected up before. I am bad addicted to this pack. Like, bad addicted to this pack. And I love it. It's such a good, happy addiction. So, I may end up changing. I'm not going to do it on stream because it would be boring. But I am going to probably end up changing all of that to ferrocolite. Because it doesn't really fit. It doesn't really fit. And I think I would rather have ferrocolite. Maybe. Then I have to push all this back, but I'm getting my bed. I'm going to sleep. There we go. I feel like this is like the first time it's been day since I started the stream. It feels like it's always night on here. But I don't know. The days just fly by. And let's see. Did we hit... still not. So I got to figure out exactly where I want to start the exterior... exterior stairs. And honestly, I'm thinking about just, it comes up right here and then maybe to this side it goes to exterior stairs, and maybe to this side it enters the building. So I've got so much flooring to do, like it's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, that's, I'm a night owl. I'm definitely a night owl. So yeah, like the world download was actually like the episode right before the last episode, because I think I ended it out like one episode after. I want to say it's one episode after the world download, but I know I answered it on Twitter and made a thing about it, and on the Discord and made a thing about it, and I answered a bunch of YouTube comments, but I still keep getting the same question. And the best part is I actually get the same question from the same people a few times too. Like sometimes it's like I don't know, I'll get the same question, so it's like, yeah, it's still over. Like, it's still over, but I need to do like a video, like a quick video, and just say, hey, it's over. But I will. I'll do it once I get off of SevTech. once I can pull myself away. I'll try to get that done though. I will try to get it done. I know it's terrible of me. I'm trying to get over to it. You should. Let's say, is it over? Are you sure it's over? Let's see, how do I want to do this? Because I'm thinking, but yeah, honestly, having like the community and everything has been like the best part, Scott. That's one reason, you know, I've kind of been stuck on here, is because everybody's on here. And it's just kind of more, it's fun, you know, to kind of build on here. And then I know Galahad and Wega especially drop by like every day, generally, and drop by the build and everything. I do not have a faster pick. Swift pick is about as fast as it gets at the moment. And it's not, it's still pretty slow, but let's see. I think, I swear this, ever since equipping this mantle, like my shift doesn't properly hold shift, basically. Oh my gosh. And you know what the best part of this build is? I'm only currently at the very, very top of the windows up on that structure. The highest point up there at the moment is only like Y130. So I'm like, I still got like double the build to go. This is just the start, because it's going to go up to build height. It'll be more impressive, I think, once more of the walls and stuff are in. But Yeah, I'm pretty close to getting Astral Sorcery. I mean, I could. Oops, I don't want that block. I want this block. I could get Astral Sorcery enchanting anytime. So, I mean, I'm pretty much there at this point. Oh, I was actually this episode or today's episode. I was originally planning on getting a crystal pick, but as you'll notice, there is no infused crystal pick in, at least in Age 2. I'm hoping Age 3 has one. Have a good one, Flora, and sleep well. I know, you sound like you need it, so. Yeah, actually, if you, in this pack, if you make a rock crystal pick, I think it was Sphere that brought it up originally. But if you make a rock crystal pick, it has infinite durability. So, it would actually be a really good tool. Oh, did he? Okay. I didn't know if it was maybe just this age. Okay, that makes sense. I was planning on using it for finding ore. Was originally what I was planning on doing, but it didn't quite work out that way. Okay, so I need to go Stormbreaker. Yeah, like the conversion one is good for a lot of mess ups, but oops. Whoops, I gotta move grass over to that, which I should probably do that. Yeah, I can put between lands. I probably should do that, actually. I haven't yet. Because where I left off on the last episode, it was like, well, we're going to start getting into the refraction table. And then, I don't know, I just didn't think about it. So, the Madoc is, yeah, I think it's, I don't know if it's disabled or if it's later age. I'm not for sure yet. I'd have to check in my test world. But I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. So this is Y117. Okay. Yeah, it's wasn't the Bear Claw? It was a Paxel. That was a Paxel, okay. Alright. Diamonds are stage 5. I do believe. If I recall correctly, they're stage 5, I think. So this is Y104. That's a massive ceiling. See? He wasn't careful enough around live wiring. I told you, that's the cause. But his wiring is really impressive, I have to say. So, to be fair. Okay, so I'm going to bring this up. I'm not going to bring it all the way up to the next floor, because I'm wanting some elevation changes, because I feel like, which at these floors I am probably going to end up adding some... Have a good one, Robert. But I do want some elevation changes within there. So, yeah, that's actually right. He was looking for diamonds. So, yeah, it's age 5. Okay, so I think if we just come up to, what was that, Y117? If we just come up to, what is the, let's see. It's 117. If I brought it up to like, hey Tyler, and welcome to the server, or welcome to, sorry, welcome to the stream. Yeah, if I bring this up to like 112, I am going to have to leave like at least a couple blocks for the ceiling. No, that would be way too short. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm not going to be able to do it at 112. I can bring it up to... Let's see. Let's see. Let's go... 7. Honestly, I'm probably not going to bring it up super high, actually. If I brought it up to... Oh, no, wait. 1 second, I got to think here for a second. So that's going to be... This will be actually, okay, this will be the stairs that actually connect up there. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I've got my head all backwards. So I want... Let's see, I actually just need to grab this. No, not conversion. Formation. All these wands. Okay, so if I bring this up to about 112, I'm going to say. Yeah, let's go up to 112 and we'll see what that looks like. I think that should be good for right now. A step ahead. I'm a step ahead on the wand. Yeah, I've actually got an idea for maybe an underground dungeon, depending on... Because I've got some underground space. Depending on how big I want to go. Because I've still got other builds I've got to get over to, but I might very possibly do a dungeon. That's right. Go big or go homeless. That's exactly right. Okay, that's going to put us at 111. And that's going to put some pretty decent sized ceilings. Yeah, that should be good. So I'll go with like 111, and then that's going to leave me like 6 blocks to kind of play with elevation as we go through this floor. Because I kind of want... That part's a balcony, so I kind of want it to come up to that. Yeah, see, Casey and I were actually talking about the, you know, the pyromancy and the aquamancy. Discussing that, and I do believe what we're going to do is go with Guardian Farm for aquamancy and have it out in the ocean and actually teleport out to the deep ocean. And pyromancy maybe in the nether, maybe do like a prison for the mobs. But yeah, actually, I think you could capture the giants. In the Twilight Forest, I imagine you could probably capture those, name tag them, and then put them inside the castle. I should imagine so, anyways. So that's definitely something I'm gonna have to try, because having giant Asgards running around the castle would be great. Alright. Yeah, I'm thinking like a nether pyromancy version of the Frozen Prison, or what the Frozen Prison was going to be anyways. I guess would be more appropriate. Oh yeah, this is all going to be brought up. What the Frozen Prison was going to be like on... Oh yeah, weather clear. Whoops. On Project Ozone. So. Musical Tesla coils. I can't say that I have. Cannot say that I have. And actually, I would have enough space here to enter. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So, this section here is going to enter into the building. And we'll bring this out just a little bit so we kind of have like a walkway. And then I may or may not have it maybe come through and connect into a room here. I'm not for sure yet. Square Asgard meter. Well, what's the castle? How many square Asgard meters is the castle? As of right now, there's no real builds in any of the other dimensions. I'm planning on maybe doing one in the Nether, and that's about it. I do have a light well set up in the hunting dimension right now, but all the rest of my Astral Sorcery stuff is in the overworld now. So, of course, like the last episode we had, Astral Sorcery was all in the hunting dimension, but it's not anymore. So, yeah, it might be like a half a square Asgard meter, something like that. I don't know how big I'll go with those, but we'll see. Just depends on where I get with this. All right. I don't know that there's moon bases being built on here anyways. There might be, but the only people that have hit the moon right now is, I want to say it's just Damien and Faraday that have. And I don't even know, I'm not for sure, actually, if Damien ever landed on the moon or survived the moon landing. Because he died. Well, the moon counts as another dimension, but I don't know that anybody's building anything on there. I'm not for sure. I might build something in space just to do it. Probably nothing elaborate because that's not really the theme of the build. Yeah, the last thing I know, he went into space and blew up, and then it kept spawning him in space, and then he kept suffocating. And then he ended up teleporting home with, I don't know, it's like, Houston, let's teleport him home, or something. I don't know, it's weird. Something new for this version of Galacticraft, so something I'd never noticed before. But I don't know. I don't know if he ever successfully landed on the moon, though. So that I'm not 100% sure on. Yeah, I don't know of anybody that's building. I mean, I know Faraday's been building his base, but it's in the overworld. And I actually want to pop by there and see that because he has been working on it a lot. So, and it's going to be big. It's going to be very, very big. Which his was the one in the base tour that was like a big pylon out there. And I've actually seen some pictures of it. It's pretty cool. It is really, really cool. What he's got so far, like, or just from the most recent picture that I've seen, was really, really cool. So, no telling what it's like now. Let's see. I'm not for sure if I want, because, I mean, I've got an entrance right here. And I can't really think of anything. I'm going to leave that as a maybe for right now. I'm just going to leave that alone. Because I don't know if I actually want a separate room there. And I'm going to have to add decor to this because this is way too flat right now. But I've got to figure out what I want to do. I'm sleeping. This is like the stair stream, because that's what we've been working on like the entire time. But that's like the next big thing, because that's going to let me start getting the floors put in. Like really putting the floors in. And I think these stairs are going to look cool. So, let's see. How did I do... Okay, no, that's right. Alright, so inside, once we hit inside, I guess I'm going to double up on these. And... yeah, it's tons of stairs. Let's see. And then I'm going to have more external stairs, but I'm going to have to bring it up before that. I know, if it had gravity, I would be in trouble. Because all this stuff, this whole castle would come tumbling down. Oh. Like, that would be great if he, like, released like, a patch tonight that added gravity. That would be awesome. Just like, surprise! Hope you're ready for that. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to have to do pathing right here. And actually, I think I'm going to remove these three. I know, right? That would be terrible. And I still want to use this floor pattern again. I used it up in the crystal room, the crystal growth room, but I do want to use it again elsewhere, like within this build. But I'm probably going to end up pulling up some of that and running the smooth. I love this smooth crag rock for like the path in here. So I don't believe dark is in here. I don't believe so. Congrats, Food Dog. Oh, I kind of feel like I need to start bringing up walls next up. Yeah, I think so. I do believe so. Have a good one, Trev. And thanks for dropping by. Okay. And I'm going to have to detail these because they're way too bland. I don't want flat walls. But I don't know if I want to do that right now. I don't know. No, because I've got to figure out exactly what I want to do there. But for those. I mean, I could always do the planters like I've got. Actually, oh yeah, this is the floor where I have the planters. So I am going to have to oh, let's see. Yeah, the only thing is, this build, like, let me see. I've been writing down how many castle blocks I've used. And oh, let's see. Yeah, I've broken 500 now on the castle blocks. I'm over 500 castle blocks, or 500 castle blocks, 500 stacks of castle blocks into this build. So if I go really crazy with chisels and bits, it's going to kill the server. So I really don't, I want to just, that's why I've been using a lot of like these, like taps details. I might have to do something like that, like a mini biome. I was actually thinking about doing some mini stuff around here because I'm gonna want like little dedicated areas for the different schools of magic. So, but yeah, I've been writing down as I get stacks, how many stacks I gather, and then I don't gather castle blocks until I use all the stacks that I've gathered. So I've always got, you know, a fairly good count on how many blocks that I've used for this. So currently over 500 stacks. And it's like, it's not even anywhere near done. Like I told Faraday the other day, it's like, it's going to end up being like 5,000 stacks by the time it's all said and done. Since castle blocks, and that's only castle blocks too, so yeah, it's a big build. Okay, so I've got to get this going. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the walls. And then I can always make adjustments later. Because, like, I don't mind terribly breaking these blocks off stream. I don't really like breaking them on stream because they take forever to break. Nothing like the Draconic Energy Bank, but I am planning on doing a lot of moving parts in this because, like, this castle is Astral Magi and Necromancers, right? So once I hit the Necromancer aspect of things, there's going to be a lot of moving parts. Because my idea is I'm actually going to be using water wheels, and I'm going to be putting them behind glass walls and having them turning so it kind of looks like gears spinning in the walls. And then I also want axles and stuff like that moving. And then kind of like decorative elevators moving stuff. So you know, so it looks like it's actually like moving stuff. It's not actually going to have any real purpose, I don't guess, but Necromancer. Mech. Like mech. I don't think that's actually like the correct term for it, but I played Borderlands, and I played a Necromancer on Borderlands 2 a lot. So, yes, the latter. Technology mage is what it is. So, I'm gonna have a lot of moving parts between that and immersive engineering over there and stuff like that. We'll have quite a bit going on with that, I'd say. Okay, so let's... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and just build up these walls, I guess. And then I'll add detail. Technomagy, yeah, that would work. Exactly! It's like back to Elix, in fact. I didn't even think about that. Alright. That stuff shouldn't be too laggy, really. If it is, I mean, I'll cut it, but as of right now, I don't foresee it being laggy, because the water wheels and stuff aren't too bad. The worst lag that we have on the server is hoppers right now. That's the worst part of it. But luckily, once we hit age 3, we get item conduits, and we don't have to use hoppers that much anymore. I feel like... Oh, I think I've got chat turned off. That's Discord chat's still on. I was like, my text isn't showing up, but yeah, Magitech. would work. Alright. You can remove the lights, but you have to place a block in their block space. So that's about the only way. Used to, like in 1.7, you could just break them, but where am I going? I need to go up. Alright. Let's see. Here we go. Magitech. There was wasn't there a mod pack called Magitech? I was thinking. Maybe not, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, that's why I'm waiting to light up the castle right now, because like I know as soon as I do, I'm going to end up with like blood lamp particles everywhere. So aura magic, that was auramancy, wasn't it? You thinking of the auramancy mod? I think that was the name of it. So I'm trying to figure out which tower I want to destroy next. I guess we'll start over here. This sounds good. I really wish I had a magnet. Like, from what Sverd said, like the first good magic or magnet is age 4. So I'm a long ways off from that. I mean, there's the blood magic one, but it doesn't work. So kind of just stuck manually picking everything up. And I want to say that Astral Sorcery has a magnet of some sort, I'm thinking. I might have to double check. It's been a while, but I'm wanting to say that there's some kind of magnet, but I think it has to be... I think it is the Pickle Twix magnet that is age 4. I mean, all I've got is like ore magnet, sigil magnetism, which I've got, but it doesn't really help much. And that's about it. But yeah, I think it's that one, because Sverd said there was a really, really cheap one at age 4. So, yeah, cactus is wonderful for this. Because I go through so many castle blocks that I wouldn't be able to do it without cactus. This would be the most terrible build in history if it wasn't for the excavation, or the wand of exchange. The conversion wand, that's what I'm trying to think of. Alright. I think you could also use flowers and stuff too. But cactus, I really need to set up an auto farm. I'll probably do that tonight. Set up an auto farm for cactus, maybe. Because tonight's episode of SevTech, and I've got to record it after I have a nap. But magnet potion, yeah, maybe. Let me see what all Cyclic's got. Oh, Ars Magica. See, I don't know. I don't think there's any potions, actually, unless you're doing the rustic potions or between lands potions. Most of the standard potions aren't available until age 3, I think. So Which, actually, if you guys are in age 5, I'm just going to go ahead and bring this up, so, to bring it to your attention. I know they changed it so that apparently all the dungeons don't spawn at the same coordinates in Galacticraft anymore, so you actually have to, like, run around and explore, and I will say in some of those extra planets it's terrible. Like, Neptune is probably going to be rough. But you can actually make that spawner seeker, so that was something I know I mentioned in, I had a comment about, I think it was a comment about Galacticraft or something, and I brought that up, but if you're having trouble finding those dungeons, spawner seeker, because you've only got really that one dungeon, or that the spawners that spawn inside the dungeon, so that should work, I would think, to help find a dungeon. So, just a guess. I wonder if Damien is farming up castle blocks or not, because he said he was like loading up a new castle. Yeah, you could use the new Mattercraft helmet. That would work. Hey, Tin Callan, welcome to the stream. Alright, so it's going to be a while before I hit Galacticraft, but I figured I'd bring that up because it's a little ways down the road, so if you guys are already there. There we go. Okay. And I really need to go out and see if I can get some more wild dog pelts. At some point. I'm going to fly over the desert here in just a moment. Just to see, because I've got, in my terrible mess of a storage building right now, like, part of me wants to sort it out, but part of me is like, well, age 3 later this week, drawer controller. I don't know what it takes to craft the drawer controller. I don't know how bad it's going to be. But, like, I really don't want to sort that. Like, I need to just, like, try to trade somebody something. Like, you have to sort the storage building and I'll give you, I don't know, one of those amulets that lets you equip 3 necklaces or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can find some wild dogs. Usually they've been spawning a lot lately out in the desert. Oh, that shouldn't be too bad then. Assuming the nether is... Well, you know... There we go. Assuming the nether is like... Yeah, honestly, I don't know that age 3... Like, age 2, we've spent a long time on. But, I mean, there was a lot to cover. It's a lot of exploration and, like, fun stuff, you know. But I feel like, from what I've seen of age 3... It's a lot of just tech, which is cool, but it seems like it's a lot of like steel grind and stuff like that, which, you know, I'll edit most of that out, so. And I don't think there's a whole lot of like really cool added stuff to the nether. I know there's like some new mobs and stuff, but, it doesn't seem like too much. Yeah, I know, is it age 4 that's steel? Yeah, I think you're right, actually, because I remember, oh, what was it? It was Damien that was messing with it and stuff. And then age 5 is rockets, and you have to, like, you have to use, like, a bunch of steel to make, well, from what I heard, it's not even so much the rocket, it's the spacesuit. That is what takes the most, so. Oh, whoops. Okay, well anyways, I got the castle blocks that we need. And let's see. Let's go ahead and pop up here. This way. I have to add more stairs. Honestly, I don't know how much I'll be... Well, I'll probably actually be running this a lot, in fact. Because it's not like I'm going to have, like, teleports all over the place. That'll be alright. Oh, no, no, no. Not Terraformacraft. I had my fill of Terraformacraft. It was... I liked the concept. And I liked aspects of it. But I didn't like that horrendous metalworking system. I hated that. Of course, granted, some people said it was different what I played. Because I played Terraforma Punk pack, mod pack. And I really enjoyed it at first. Like, I was really having a blast with it. And then about episode 10, I was like, nope, not doing that anymore. I was like, that's it. Like, mid-episode, too. It wasn't even like I fell out of it or anything. It was just like mid-episode, I'm like, okay, well, I'm done with this. Like, no thanks. But I don't know how true that, you know, that mod pack was to the mod. Some people have said it's the same. Some people said, yeah, it was the anvil system and the fact that I just kept breaking all my metal, and then I'd have to, like, stick it back in the ground and, like, remelt it, and it was just annoying for me. Like, it was like you have to, like, actually blacksmith for a living to play the pack, it felt like. So I was just like, no. Yeah, that was an early pack, because I know you've been around since, like, you know, the first, I don't even know, first 50 subs, first 100 subs, something like that. And that pack was one of my early ones. Like, I started like that and Infotech. Which Infotech I had a lot of fun with. I don't know why I started both of them at the same time, though. I think it was at the same time because they were both, like, pretty difficult packs. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure if you had, like, a group doing it, that would be one thing. But, like, single player was like, no. No thanks. Infotech was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Well, it's like all split-second timing. Because it was like, oh, you're doing this. Well, you only have like 10 seconds before it cools. And then you got to stick it back in the ground and melt it again. It's just like, come on. I don't want to melt it again. I've already melted it so many times. I couldn't even tell you what it is. Because it's been so long since I've done Infotech. Yeah, it couldn't have been too much because I was like, I want to say I got to like episode 10, if that. And then that was when I was like, oh, okay, nope, not doing that. Not doing that anymore. Alright. I should have Craig Rock up here. I really need to go like fill up a backpack with it. At some point. Alright. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I can't, what, just a slash kill? Slash kill command? Because I can kill Damien. I mean, he did say that I killed him. And I've never actually killed him. So, I mean, technically, I don't know if Damien's still on the stream or not. But, I mean, technically, I could. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Let's see what he's up to at the moment. Oh. Oh, he is looking for... Oh, I can't kill you. He's in the stream, so he knows. But he's out looking for an ocean monument. So I wouldn't do that to him. Hey, Alex. Welcome to the stream. I don't know who else I could kill. Because most everybody's, like, newer. And so I feel bad, like, killing them. X-Thanos has been here. And Sneaky Seraphim has been here. Which X-Thanos is usually AFK. So I could kill him. And he probably wouldn't know. Maybe so. I don't remember. Crack Pack. I almost forget that I did Crack Pack. Which is hard to believe because Crack Pack was like a lot of episodes. Like 80 episodes or something for Crack Pack. Yeah, I'm thinking about / killing somebody. But I don't know who. Let's see. Let's see what X-Thanos is doing. Just start punching people? I wouldn't kill you. Maybe not. I was really planning on killing Damien, but... he's actually doing something. Oh, you know what I could do? I have an idea. I can go punch people. Go, go, go. There we go. Sometimes it takes a second to get that thing started. Let's pop down here. My favorite thing to do, actually, I'll show you my favorite thing to do on here. I will show you. Oh, that's fast. Okay, I am headed south. Let's see. Hey, what's this? Oh, that's Team Darp. Okay. Let's... well, Zulsan has 0 deaths right now. I could just do like / kill all, and then Severed would be really happy with me. If I just killed everything on the server. Is nobody here at Team Darp? Take care, Elic, and thanks for dropping by. Where is Team Darp? Like, I expected X-Thanos to be AFK over here. Now I'm just going to do / kill all. / kill everything. Are they not here, really? Like, nobody's here, because they would show up on Journey Map. No! No! Stop it. There we go. Okay, well, let's head this way then. We're going to go find somebody else to go attack. Let's see. Look how fast. Oh, wait. There was somebody. Who's this? I know. They're all on the stream like, oh, well, we better hide. Asgard's out hunting. Oh, there's Zulsan. Which he just started. I would feel bad attacking him. But let's see if we can startle him. Where's he at? He's got to be underground. He's down here, isn't he? Yeah. Let's see. Here he comes. He's like, what is that? I should probably be holding shift, right? I wonder if he's like, what is that? I love this ring for this like purpose right here. I won't attack him. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have chat turned off. Let me turn that on. Let's see. What did he say? Oh, he just waved. Okay. Oh, and Vice said, I swear, Asgard, no. Okay. Oh, and Sneaky and X time. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I had the chat turned off. Oh, he's got chests everywhere. Like chests for days up in here. He's actually got more chests than I ever made of those chests, I think. Okay, well let's go hunting. Let's go hunting. I know, where were you guys? Because like I went all over your base, I felt like, and unless you were holding sneak. Let's see. Let's go over here. I also want to check out Faraday's base. Oh, look, I found somebody. Really? I thought I looked all over the place there. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait. There you go. I punched him. Everyone versus Asgard. Let's see. I wish I had something I could give him. But I don't think he could eat my food. Actually, he's on the stream, so I can just talk to him. Let's go check out, let's actually go check out Faraday's base real quick. Because I know he's been building. And actually, if I could find a celestial gateway, I could take that. I do like your base, actually, because, actually, I didn't go inside. Let me pop inside real quick. I remember you, whenever I was coming through here last time, is that a dog? Oh, that's a wolf. I don't want a wolf. When I was coming through here last time, actually, you came, like, rushing through the village. Like, hi. So, and it's like, it's a lot different now. It feels like, did the village get bigger? Did you add on to the village? Or has it always been this big? Because I feel like it's gotten bigger. Oh, yeah. I like your outfit, too, because you look like a Jawa. Like a little green Jawa. Huh. Okay. That's actually a pretty big village, then. Huh. Alright, let's swing over to Faraday's. And I think... yeah, I'm going to head up to... oh, we blew up your base with TNT, Wagga. So... sorry. I didn't mean to. They made me do it. Yeah, I went hunting, but I felt bad killing anybody. So I just punched them. Actually, right over here. We will go over to Team Derp. To their base. Which I still don't think they're home. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. See, they're over here somewhere. I don't know. They're building laboratory blocks. Okay. There we go. I got her with my sword. What are you guys building? Oh, power setup probably for cloches. Are you going to do potatoes, melons? Yeah, okay. I see what you're doing. Diesel, yeah, diesel power. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, all your animals got blown up. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't really... Oh, to use diesel as the fuel for that, I take it? I need to... let's see. Let's see if we can pop over to Faraday's. Yeah, there we go. Okay, here we go. So, Faraday's base has changed quite a bit. Yeah. Remember those pylons? Look, we have an alien spacecraft. Let's see. Let's actually... No. Oh, this isn't good. I'm crashing into everything here. Yeah, he's been working on this structure. All of this. So, let's pop up there. Which actually, I think we can enter it from down here. And that is mineral. I wish we could use mineral right now, but sadly we cannot because for some reason it's... I kind of wish that block maybe wasn't so far into it. Yeah, it kind of does actually. Alien cat. But we can enter from right here. I love that sound that it makes. And here we go. This is Faraday's base. So he's been... This is pretty much what he's been doing since the server download. Or not the server download, but the world tour is working on all this. And then that big castle. He's like the alien on the server. Which that castle's all Aurora blocks, so they slowly change shades. You know, we're going to use some of those later on. When we were in the Twilight Forest, we took a look at those, a brief look at those. But okay, this is safe. I haven't seen all of this. I'd only seen... The most recent thing I saw was just that pylon. So... But yeah, he's been cracking away at this, like... Kicking through it. This is... Yeah, those are the lights from Astral Sorcery, aren't they? Yes, I think so. Because if I recall, you can dye those. Which is one reason I kind of want to get rid of this and move into the Astral Sorcery ones. Because they're a little bit more personalized. So... inside of here, there's nothing at the moment, but that'll, yeah, in stone. That's going to be really, really cool. I like those tiles up there. Or the supports, the beams. That's what I'm trying to think of. I don't know if there's anything on the back. I want to see what the back looks like. And up top, actually. Yeah, see, the wisps, I've been stockpiling those wisps because in the blood magic area, if you recall, the steps going down, right? Because it splits off in those two different staircases. I'm actually going to put wisps down those staircases. Because wisps actually start to disappear whenever you get close. So it's going to look cool whenever you're running down those like double stairs. And the wisps are like disappearing and reappearing behind you. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And I may put them into the library and stuff. I have a really cool idea. I'm ready to hit age 3 in some ways. I mean, I'm not going to rush it. But I'm kind of, in a lot of ways, I'm ready to hit age 3 because of the enchanting. Because I've been wanting to do an enchanting setup. And it's one I used to use in vanilla a lot. But I haven't really, I don't guess I've really used it since vanilla. So, and that is, I want to use like a piston library or a piston bookshelf setup. So whenever you run up to the enchanting table, all the pistons like rise up out of the floor or come out of the walls, that kind of thing. It's kind of what I'm thinking is something really nifty with that. I haven't decided 100% on the design, but I've done that design so many times back in vanilla. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty big base. Pretty big base. So the pylon was part of his like more finalized base. I love that pylon though. Like all the like little differences between like the Tyrian and the mineral and stuff as you go up. Or no, that's not Tyrian, is it? That's yeah, Tyrian. It is Tyrian. Okay. I think it is. Yeah, it's blue Tyrian. Yeah. All right. But yeah, his base is definitely coming along. It's definitely coming along. And I'm kind of wondering what he's going to do on the bottom. Because he could do like chisel and bit or even just smoke blocks. So it kind of looks like those like smoke rings or... I don't know, not really smoke rings, but you know... Like stabilizing it up there. Might be good. I don't know. Fish farm would work, I would think. But also, I can get mending with, right over, actually, this table right here. It'll be next episode. We're going to stick mending on, like, everything with the stellar refraction table. Because there is an enchant. I can't remember which one it is off the top of my head that has, oh, which one is it? It's one of these, like, standard 5, I'm pretty sure. Oh, let's see. Avatos. Yeah, Avatos is the one that is a way to do this. Yeah, I mean, technically I have the Astral Sorcery route. But I haven't really done like a fun... Oh, is it changed? And hey, Cropter, welcome to the stream. I do have this method, which is really, really cheap. I mean, this isn't really even remotely expensive at this point. Because, like with my crystal room, I mean, right now it's only got 6 crystals, but technically I could add more to it. And I can bump out Stardust. I cannot find Faraday's teleports. Oh, right over here. I can pull Stardust out, like, really, really quick. I remember in today's episode, there was a point where we had, like, 20-something... Stardust or something. It was a bunch of it. So let's see. Where am I? Well, I'll just pop to this one then. My light wells. What's left of my hunting dimension. I decided I'm gonna keep my light wells here though because they produce more at night, of course, and right here it's gonna be night all the time. So, which I still gotta move. Oh, it finally broke. I literally had the same crystal in there for like 9 hours. Like, not even joking, the exact same crystal in there for 9 hours. So that means I can move all the rest of that stuff around, which is good. All right. But I need to get all this stuff. I mean, this stuff has come a long ways since last episode. Oh, yeah. But yeah, see, I've got like crystals being grown. This prism's going to eventually be split. You'll see in today's episode. But anyways, I can get Stardust super easy with this setup. especially once I expand it to full size, which is going to be way overkill massive. So that'll be all right. All right. But anyways, I do believe I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here because I'm actually starting to get tired and I need to post today's video. So I'll get that posted. And then tomorrow, I'll probably stream again tomorrow. So barring any stuff that comes up. I mean, I know I've got some stuff coming up with the house, but it shouldn't be tomorrow. I know we've got some stuff this weekend to do, but... and then I've got to start packing. I've really got to get cracking on packing. Otherwise, my girlfriend's going to kill me. But I won't do that till this weekend either. So, that'll be alright. I've packed a few things, but... Yeah, I'll get that video posted, today's video, and then, like I said, I'll stream again tomorrow for a few hours. So, and we'll build some more. So, oh, yeah, I'll show you, yeah, basically, and I've actually done a tutorial on this in the past. I'm pretty sure you probably got the slime sling, and you understand how that works. But the longsword, let's see, if you want to get started with the longsword, which is usually what I do, just hold it back till your charge is up, which really only takes about like a second, and then jump and release at the exact same time, and it'll kind of burst you off the ground. You'll get more of a boost. And then what you do is, which hopefully the sound is linked up properly, but right as you hit the ground, release your charge. Like basically release your charge and then immediately start charging again is what I do. And then release your charge right as you hit the ground, and it's going to bounce you up and bounce you higher. And then as long as you hold forward, which I'll get off that because that's like really high elevation, but as long as you hold forward, you're going to get these like nice long boosts. And what you do is you release right there, right as you hit the ground, and it actually it gives you that height, but also kind of launches you forward. So that's how you get the really long jumps. Which on the server I do get some rubber banding, but it's all about timing and basically releasing that lunge right as you hit the ground and aiming forward. So, and then you can also, if you want to, if you're like mid-jump and you're about to land something and you need to like make a quick adjustment, you can actually release your charge a little bit earlier and you can kind of like move mid-air. So you could say like, if I bounce up here and I want to go suddenly like back, I can do that. So, and then if you want to stop yourself, I think that's the other thing. I think I've covered more of it in my tutorial, but this is the stuff that really comes to mind. If you want to stop yourself a bit faster, what you do is you release right before you hit the ground, and that way you can reduce the amount of bounces you have. So instead of releasing right after hitting the ground, release right before hitting the ground, and it's going to slow you down. So, but yeah, it really all comes down to muscle memory. It's something that I'm addicted to the longsword, so I'm like always using it. But once you get good at it, well, once you get good at it, you'll get used to when to release and stuff like that. So. Yeah, that's the main thing, is it does take a lot of just a lot of practice. Yeah, I'm actually planning on originally last weekend, but then I had some real life stuff come up, and which is all house related, nothing bad, you know, it's just busy. And then I had to get the stuff built up for that Astral Sorcery area. And yes, totems are top of my totems in the blacksmith building that still looks like a direwolf structure. I want to get back over to both of those, because really that blacksmith building isn't going to take me that long, because basically it's like stick down, or at least the top walls aren't going to take me that long, because it's basically it sticks some white blocks down and chisel, wattle, and daub into them is what I'm going to do, which really doesn't take that long. Not as long as the totems. The totems are going to be a weekend project because I have to do faces, and I'm really excited about it, and I'm also dreading it at the same time. But I do want to get on those totems, namely the bird totem. I would like to maybe try to finish that this weekend. I'll try. I'll do my best, because that curb appeal is gonna be great. So, and I need to get the elevators in those two. Now that the Astral Sorcery is no longer on the top of that totem. So, now I can do both of those at the same time. I have put a dent in this to-do list. But, honestly, some of these, like that's not going to take very long. It's going to take like 2 hours, maybe. Something like that. So, but yeah, I'll try to get on that stuff and try to get some totems done. And I really need to organize too. Like, do you like my mess? It's just random stuff. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna get that video for today posted up. Like I said, it's about an hour. It's all Astral Sorcery stuff, pretty much. And me derping with Astral Sorcery stats for the first like few minutes of it. I still get what I intend to get done, but I do make a little bit of a few derp mistakes. So, but yeah, I will. Like I said, I'll try to do a stream tomorrow, barring any freak accidents or something. I don't know, but yeah, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun, and let's see. There you go. And I'll see you guys next time. So thanks for dropping by, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some sleep, but I'll be back on later on this afternoon, so you'll probably still be on. So I'll catch you then. So, anyways, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. I don't know how to. I'm not used to ending streams, so take care, guys. Okay.